Good afternoon. One game between Spartans and Scottish Rugby was obviously suspended for a few months, but we're back today with an Edinburgh derby. Hibernian women, no strangers to Ainslie Park. They play their home games there also. Had a few issues with the stream to begin with, but if you notice anything, please let us know via the comments, and basically let us know if there's any issues. We'll try and get them resolved.
Very good afternoon and welcome back to Ainslie Park for the SWPL match. It is the Spartans versus Hibernian.
The announcer doing the job for me there. But the Spartans lineup: 13 Rachel Harrison in goals, Alana Marshall the captain, number 3 Sarah Cleland, number 4 Simone McMahon, number 5 Dion McMahon, number 6 Bobby Beveridge, number 7 Michaela Macaroni, number 18 Becky Galbraith, number 15 Callie Gill, number 24 Kat Smart, and number 9 Verona Douglas. Substitutes are Alicia Yates, Louise Mason, Katie Full, Robin McCafferty, Amy Denham, Zoe Murray, who are both coming up from the under-19 team, and Tegan Reynolds.
Kirsty Morrison. Substitutes for the visitors: number 7 Carl Bond.
Sorry if you can hear the announcer there, he's kind of putting me off from my friend. But if you look at the previous results, Spartans played this season, they lost 2-1. They were then beaten by Rangers and Celtic. They picked up wins for Farmington and Motherwell.
For Spartans is number 13 Rachel Harrison, number 3
Ainslie City, and last time out they won 2-1 against Hearts. So Alana Marshall scoring a 97th winner from the halfway line.
6, Bobby Beveridge. Number 7 is Michaela McElroy. Number 18, and step up. Number 11, Alana Marshall. Substitutes for Ainslie. Number 14, Tegan Reynolds. Number 22,
we obviously send our condolences to Ellen's family, friends and everyone who supported to Hibernian women. So SWPL1 is back here at Ainslie Park. Spartans were starting day on Easter Sunday here at Ainslie Park. I'd like to kindly remind all officials and media to adhere by social distancing and please wear your mask at all times. So we get underway, sorry about that, I had to basically it's quite windy here today at Ainslie Park, so we've had some issues with the audio and camera, but hopefully they will be resolved now. we got the Hibs women's team late, but in goals it's Emily Much, Shannon Leishman is number 2, 3 Amy Muir, 6 Lee Eddy, 9 Edith Adams, 11 Colette Kavanagh, number 16 Alison Hockley, 17 Jo Murray, captain, 20 Leah McCafferty, 23 Rachel Boyle. Oh, and it's a chance for Hibs here. And just to finish off, it's 29 Kirsty Morrison. Unfortunately, we got the lineup a wee bit late, so I couldn't complete my graphic. But Hibs and Spartans. Oh, it's a good chance for Hibs here. Hibs and Spartans pretty much dead even in the sort of mid-table of the SWPL1. Both 3 wins this season. Maybe a lot of chances like that today, given that the wind. Bobby Beveridge with plenty of space here, just passing out from the back. And David McCulloch, the Spartans head coach, wants them to push forward, but it goes nowhere, and Rhea McCaffrey will take the Hibs throw-in. Well, good, well in by the Spartans there, good tackle. So yeah, if there's any issues with the splash, unfortunately we can't do much with the camera in terms of shaking off the lines here. But hopefully everything, you can hear me fine and you can see all the action and the scoreboard and the shot is showing correctly. Always issues when you're doing live football. Nothing 100% goes to plan, but the Spartans winning 2-1, obviously the opening game of the season, Hibs won 2-1, but both teams probably lacking a wee bit of match practice, having been off for a few months. So it's good to have the SWPL back. Well played by Shannon Leishman of Hibs there. It's going to collect Kavanagh, but it's cut out by Bobby Beveridge. Good push by Becky Galbraith, and Spartans could be on the attack here. It's trying to find Simone McMahon, but she was all alone against 3 Hibs defenders. Looks about a late tackle. Good play by Colette Kavanagh, but a brilliant tackle. That goes out. Hopefully you can hear me a wee bit better there. I've just noticed comments in the input, the audio was a wee bit bad. I'm not sure if it was going through the laptop or my mic here, but it should be fixed now. Just let me know. Yeah, if someone in the chat could just let me know if you can hear me better now. Yeah, slow build up from both teams here. Cheers, Paul. Unfortunately, we can't do much about the wind. I am in the stands, but it is quite windy today. I will try and Brian, thanks for the feedback. It's obviously as I mentioned, a lot of issues with live streaming. Sometimes you don't anticipate these little things. Nothing often goes smoothly. Good play there, and Hibs with a chance, but it's straight at Rachel Harrison in the Spartans goal. I don't have a pop shield actually, unfortunately. A wee bit inconvenient, obviously. I'm in the stand here. We're not indoors, obviously, so. The referee, I think, is just a. I'm not sure what happened there. It's a slight injury, and we'll restart again. So yeah, just in case you missed it earlier. Spartans did play Hibs in a sort of training match a couple of weeks ago. Hibs are no strangers. They play their home games at Ainslie Park as well. Finds Sesta in wide, but they're actually doubling up Spartans on defence. Colette Kavanagh looks like she's making things happen. She's pretty much been everywhere today for Hibs. It's offside. I think it was offside. Wasn't sure if the ball might have went out there. I think there was a complaint from the Hibs there. So let us know where you're watching from today and who you are supporting. I know there'll be a few Hibernian women fans in the stream. Well, Michaela McIloney went down there, and it will be a free kick to Spartans. No real chances so far. Hibs probably the best chance of the game. Obviously it was straight at Rachel Harrison in the Spartans goals, but yeah, nothing in the sort of opening few minutes to shout about. Thanks for the update. Obviously, Rangers kicked off the SWPL season. Sorry, not season, but earlier. Obviously, the return, I should say. Yeah, I do actually agree with that in terms of not indoors, so I'm not sure if it would be too much of a difference. We're probably better cover, obviously, but unfortunately, as I mentioned before, very windy in the capital today. Absolutely freezing. No, it does. I was actually expecting a bit of rain, but it doesn't look like it's coming. It's sun. The sun is out, similar to yesterday, but unfortunately, it's quite cold and windy. So you're probably better in your house watching this than being here. Well, we do miss the fans, obviously, and people coming to games. It's been a thing this season where people, we've not had spectators in, and we do obviously miss fans at games. Simone McMahon was chasing that down, but it goes out for a Hibs throw-in. I'm just double checking the mic settings here. Hopefully I can maybe do something. Unfortunately, as I said, it's quite windy. Don't have much cover in the stand here. I don't think we've previously had an issue too much with it. Unleashment away here, but it's well cut out by Rona. Simone McMahon goes down there, but sort of tame efforts, shouts for a penalty there. Yeah, I'll try and resolve the issue. I need to listen to it back, unfortunately, because I'm streaming right now. It's very difficult to do that. I don't believe we've had many issues with wind sort of distorting the audio previously, so we'll try our best. I'll have a wee check of it at half time when I watch the stream back and see if there's anything I can do with this. But yeah, if you're just coming in now, this much so far. Hibs have had the best chance, but it was straight at Rachel Harrison. And not there with the ball there. But she sends it back. Joe Murray, the captain, is on the ball now. She puts it over to Shannon Leishman, who's looking to get a ball in. And it's cleared by Spartans to Ricky Galbraith, and that should be a free kick with Kavanagh going hard on Galbraith. It's well cleared by Bobby Beveridge for Spartans. Yeah, I'll try and listen back to the audio, guys. I can only apologise at the moment. There shouldn't be a massive issue. I mean, we've done streams in the stands before, obviously not for the women's team, and it has been windy previously, but there's not been many issues. So yeah, like I say, I'll give it a wee listen back at half time, see if there's anything we can do on our end. But pretty even game so far. Not really much to shout about in the opening sort of few minutes, if you will. Both teams sort of lacking match fitness, obviously not playing for the last few months, so we could probably see a wee bit of an improvement going into the second half, hopefully. But yeah, the girls have been back training for a few weeks, but nothing comes close to match fitness. So chasing for Hibs there. Not much pressing going on from the Hibs team. And Rona's coming down this wing here, Rona Thomas. That's a great play actually. Shannon Leishman was up against it there as well, but she done really well to clear it for a Spartans front. Absolutely, obviously a big match for the women today. Obviously, both teams Edinburgh rivals, league rivals as well. So pretty much a derby match with Hearts also in the league, albeit they're struggling at the moment, whereas Spartans and Hibs seem quite even in terms of where they are in the league. Hibs got the winner the first game of the season, but Spartans did win the training session, or the training game I guess, a couple of weeks ago, both 2-1 scorelines, so we might be in for another one today. This is a home game for Spartans, albeit Hibs do play at Ainslie Park also, but it will be the Spartans home game. Rachel Boyle looking to put it in here. Looks like Joel Murray will be right at the back post here now. That's exactly who it's going to, but it's going to get cleared out by Spartans. It goes wide. I usually cover the Lowland League team, so I have done a wee bit of research in the SWPL for Spartans and Hibs. It's been interesting, but I will be sort of learning if you're sort of new to this. One thing Spartans fans will if you're familiar with the men's team, you'll notice that there is a wee difference with the women's team is they play with red shorts. I was speaking to Debbie McCulloch on Friday. Hopefully she won't mind me saying, but she says the men actually play with the red shorts rather than the white ones, or I should say the red socks rather than the white ones. Couldn't clear our lines there, and Simone McMahon, the ref is giving the free kick to Spartans. It did look like a battle between Boyle and McMahon. Could go absolutely anywhere. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, keep going on about it, but it is rather windy, and it's affecting the football as well with some of the play. Got a wee bit lucky with the win there. Leishman keeps it in. She's looks like the standout so far for Hibs for me. Rachel Boyle cross pass to Food, a really good passing from Hibs, and it could be dangerous if she just looks up to her. But a lot of pressure from Sarah Cleland for Spartans. Good battling. She let it run, and Rachel was there for Hibs. That could have been quite dangerous. Could have led to a wee bit of a mistake there. Spartans letting the ball run. Muir and Joe Murray. And off. And it was Joe Murray again that got a head on it, but it was cleared off the line by Rona Douglas. Now it's time for Spartans to put the pressure on. They're not. Neither team are really pressing so far. They're kind of, as I say that, they stop pressing, but no, it looks like it's not a lot of urgency going on, but I suspect that we'll see that as the game progresses. Douglas will take the throw in for Spartans. Yeah, there is a few options. A lot of the players spread out, and it will be a goal kick to Hibs. women sort of near us in the stands for their sort of wee section of social distance. So if you do hear some shouts, it's from them. Slip from Sarah Cleland. Boyle taking it. And the danger again will be Captain Joe Murray for Hibs. You've got Eddie and Muir up again. Colette Kavanagh also in there, and it looks like it's another good chance for Hibs, but just a good right there, Amy Muir, and it fell nicely for Rachel Harrison in the Spartans goals. But two let-offs, if you think about it. Ball straight to Hibs. Kavanagh seems number 11 for Hibernian seems to be everywhere. She's all over the pitch. Chance for Spartans here. Just couldn't release it, and a good tackle for Hibs. Chance for them to go on the attack now, but it's well. Oh, that's a bad tackle. Yeah. Did look like high feet there. I don't think there's going to be much in terms of booking, but good tackle by Cat Smart there. Very scrappy and sort of so far in the game really. Hibs have had the sort of better chances from set plays, but nothing really clear cut. Both for big way up there, and it will be chased by Adams. She's got support there from Rachel Boyle. A penalty for handball there, I think it was. But they will have a dangerous throw in. To be honest, they might be Scott, I don't know. Unfortunately, yeah. It's not the best of days for football in terms of it's affecting apparently the audio and the camera. we'll obviously endeavour to try and do our best to resolve these issues, but it can be quite difficult. Another corner for Hibs. What's left? It's cleared again by Spartans. It's been knocking the back by to Cali Gibb there, but Hibs get away with it, and it's going to get another Hibs. The corners are actually piling up for Hibs there. They've certainly had the most chances from set pieces so far. Set piece, and Kavanagh's going to go for the short option, but I think it will be put into the box yet again. Punched out there by Harrison to get that out, but I think it's coming back the other way. Ball again. Here, Shannon Leishman. Don't worry with the ball in. I think it wasn't enough connection. I do believe Harrison was actually looking at the lines person there. It did look like it might have been offside. Although I don't have benefits of camera replays or anything, but you could probably check that yourself with YouTube. Smart, good play, but she's getting challenged by Kirsty Morrison. She's done really well there. And Sarah Cleland with the ball in, and it's straight at Emily Much in the Hibernian goal. Again, straight at the Spartans goalkeeper. Ball to a lot of action in this left side for the Hibernian women so far. Shannon Leishman looks like she's getting a wee bit of space. Kirsty Morrison as well. Unfortunately the wind is dragging a few. Well in by Shannon Leishman. Colette Kavanagh, a good play again. It's Shannon Leishman for Hibs now. It's cleared again. But as mentioned, yeah, down the left side, the Hibs look like they're getting a joy and a lot of space. It's something the Spartans really have to watch out for. I've actually been at a game. So I will try and sort out issues. In terms of the camera, unfortunately, we've got to kind of stand for it, but it's less than ideal conditions, unfortunately. Good long shot again, but I will try and do my best to sort of cover up, if you will, but unless you're sort of here, it's a wee bit difficult to sort of describe how windy it is, unless you're obviously nearby. Again, no press from Hibs. Sort of sit back at the moment. There is a wee bit of lack of, I guess, urgency. But I think to do with match fitness. Great ball from Kavanagh there to Kirsty Morrison. Goes back to Kavanagh. She's going to get a ball in there, but it flies way above and over the bar. Personally, a wee bit disappointed. It's good today, but you know, we can only try and improve. Unfortunately, and stuff like that. But we do appreciate everyone obviously tuning in and everything. I will see if I can maybe sort of shelter the mic a wee bit better going into the second half, but I'll listen back and see what I can feel. But yeah, at the moment, the better side, they've certainly had more chances, certainly from set plays, but they're getting a lot of joy down the left side here through Shannon Leishman, who seems to be getting a lot of space. There's not a lot really sure about so far. Yeah, we'll try and get that sorted as well, Scott. It's not, unfortunately, it's not the usual person either, so. Spartans happy to see that go out. It will be a goal kick for them. Again, Shannon Leishman is down this left side, replaced by Rona Douglas. But yeah, no, not much on. I agree that I don't think there's a lot of sort of pressing going on, unfortunately. I think it's maybe just to do with the tactics. I don't think there's you don't want to sort of first game back, obviously tire the crowd out right away, so it's maybe as I said, now. That's smart pushing now. She's getting stood on one there. Rebecca Galbraith really well there to find it. Will be a Spartans corner. Looks like Simone McMahon will be taking it here, and the Spartans have a chance. Yeah, good seeing the chat, Dougie. I must admit, I've not had a lot of exposure. From Callie Gibb there, decent chance, but yeah, good to see you in the chat, Dougie. Hope you're feeling it. I'm not what's going on today in terms of this, in terms of the mic. I just assuming it's the win. I will try and listen back at half time to see if there's anything I can solve. But you're not very well protected here. Marking the stands from the conditions, unfortunately. See if I can. I'll just see if I can sort of cover it better a wee bit. And we are at half time, and I'll double check to see if we can actually perhaps maybe help the sort of win situation with this mic.
Is it Slavia bloody Moscow?
Just a wee shout out to Leading the Line, basically a podcast for women's football. I have got a covering for my mic, so hopefully you can hear me a wee bit better. But yeah, you can see them on Twitter at Leading the Line, and the website leadingtheline.com. Of course, the SWPL1 is back, and we obviously want to thank Leading the Line for the graphic. I just realised the scoreboard is on, unfortunately. But yeah, a lot of coverage for the SWPL over on BBC Alba, BBC Scotland. New highlights show starting tonight at 8:30. But yeah, I do have a cover now for the mic, so hopefully that will solve the issue of the wind. But we'll be back soon with the second half. So we're back underway. Slight issues with the mic and the camera. Oh, good chance. You've not missed anything. It's still 0-0. I do now have a cover for the mic, so hopefully that will resolve the wind situation, and we've made adjustments to the camera to hopefully bring you better coverage. Our first one back, so hopefully it's there's no more issues. But yeah. Zoom out a wee bit, mate. Just like, just follow the ball. This guy was a wee bit too close for it. So yeah, hopefully everything is sorted now in terms of the camera and the audio. I do have basically a wind protector for the mic now, and the camera should hopefully be better as well. Apologies for the first half. I don't think you've missed much other than probably a few chances from Hibs, from set places, a couple of corners, but not really much for Spartans, in all honesty. It's the first game back for these for the girls, and yeah, I think it's shown so far. But I'd expect a wee bit more urgency and a wee bit more pressing into the second half. And certainly it looks like Hibs have started the half kind of better here, a wee bit more, as I mentioned, urgency. But yeah, let us know about the mic. I do have that's a nasty. That's a nasty one there. Not sure what the ref will do here, but with another chance. I think it's interesting actually, they all sort of scrum together and it's away straight. I can head straight at Harrison. I don't think there was any changes at half time, so there was no changes to really announce there. But yeah, not a great day for football in terms of the wind, and it's obviously affecting the play here, I would say. That ball's kind of slowing up. You can kind of see it from the camera as well. Good for the ball, that. But it comes to nothing for Hibs. But yeah, if someone would tell me in the comments if that is a wee bit better with the covering, as Spartans have a chance here. The keeper came out. It's cleared away though. And a wee bit of frustration for Spartans there. Took it past the keeper, but I think we will be getting a substitution. I think it is Callie Gibb that's going to be coming off.
Spartan substitution leading the field is number 50, Callie Gibb. Replaced by number 2, Louise Mason.
So Louise Mason comes on for Callie Gibb there, who had that decent chance to give Spartans the lead. Spartans corner here. Oof. And it's headed over. And another decent chance from a corner for Spartans also, but yeah, again it comes to nothing. Thanks Megan, I appreciate that. Oh, it's in! It's in! And Spartans take the lead. It's Cat Smart with a long shot kind of cut out Emily Much in the Hibs goals. And surprisingly, Spartans
opening goal for Spartans in this Edinburgh derby. It's scored by 24, Cat Smart.
So Spartans take the lead very unexpectedly. A really decent long range shot from Cat Smart that caught out Emily Much in the Hibs goal, and it's them that take the advantage in the Edinburgh derby in the SWPL. It's Amy Muir. She finds Kavanagh, but it's well cut out there, and Spartans can go again. Lovely ball. And it's 2-0. 2-0 from Spartans. Well, I'm not actually sure where this came from. A wee bit hesitant really what Much was doing there, and Spartans make it 2. Well, just like that, Spartans have a 2-0 lead in Edinburgh derby. It's pretty much came out of nothing, really.
It's his second goal for Spartans in the Edinburgh derby, scored by number 18, Becky Galbraith.
And it is Becky Galbraith that gets the second one. Well, quite an action-packed few minutes. Spartans taking a 2-0 lead. Very, I would say, against the run of play for the, if you're considering the whole match, but not that it matters for them. A lovely shot by Kat Smart, a long-range one that caught out Emily Much, and Much for the second one came out and just sort of misjudged it, and it was Becky Galbraith that doubled Spartans' lead. And just like now, just like that, Spartans look like they're cruising.
Substitution for the visitors off the field, number 29, Kirsty Morrison, replaced by number 15, Amy Gallagher.
Sadly, the timers kind of went into the hour mark rather than like just minutes, so I'm going to just remove that. But we're around the sort of 60th minute, so there is plenty of time for Hibs to get back into this if they can. But it's been a bit of a strange one. Spartans, that will be a free kick to Hibs though, as Michaela McClooney catches. I think it was Kavanagh. Yeah, I'm not sure why my timers decided to go into the hours. Good play by Simone McMahon, and it will be a Spartans free kick, I think. Ball in, another one, dangerous. It should get it away here with Amy Muir. She's under a wee bit of pressure down the side here. And it will be a Spartans throw-in with a wee bit of pressure on Amy Muir there. Looks like Sarah Cleland will go up and take this. Pressure. Well played by Hibs there. Well played by Kavanagh again. Amy Gallagher is on for Hibs. Sorry, I missed that. If no one heard, but she's came on. Overall, been quite impressed with Hibs today. I think they've been unlucky with the 2 goals, but that's football, isn't it? Spartans have took their chances, so they've not had many. but the ones that they had, they obviously took, and are currently leading 2-0. Probably around half an hour to play. So there is still sort of a lot of time for Hibs to get back into this, but at the moment it's Spartans that's putting on the pressure. Lovely ball, cleared, and now Hibs on the counter there, but they are getting pressed. Alana Marshall really. Well, it looks like Sarah Cleland will be booked. Amy Muir will take the free kick for Hibs. Right in the mixer, but it's well caught by Rachel Harrison in the Spartans goals. She's had she's had a few awkward ones today, especially from the Hibs set plays, but she's coped quite well with them. Not the goal kick she wanted, it went straight back to Hibs. Hibs will now counter, but it goes straight back out. Thanks for that, Dougie. Actually, yeah, it was Kirsty Morrison. I actually thought Kirsty Morrison was playing alright for Hibs. She seemed to have gotten a lot of space. I'm not actually sure what's happened there, but one of the Spartans players is currently down. That's too distracted with the ball coming in my direction. I'm not sure if it's been a wee bit of a head knock or.
It's a ham.
Oh right, okay, it's a hamstring. Never nice for a footballer. But yeah, I completely missed that. I was a wee bit distracted by the ball. Spartans will be making a substitute, and the Hibernian ladies are actually having a wee bit of a chat. It's never nice to see. Yeah, I think she's done a hamstring. Simone McMahon, that's the one that is on the sidelines at the moment. No substitute yet for Spartans, so they're going to see if she's I guess not okay, but see if how it feels. Spartans captain Alana Marshall was on a wee laugh there. She clearly thought that ball was out, but Hibs managed to keep it in, according to the linesman and the ref anyway. Zoom out again. It's alright, like you're doing alright, just zoom out, like.
Substitution for is number 20, Rhea McCafferty, replaced by number 7, Carla Boyce.
So Rhea McCafferty goes off for Hibs and Carla Boyce is coming on. And I suspect there might be a substitution for Spartans with Simone McMahon going off.
And substitution for Spartans off the field, number 4 Simone McMahon, replaced by 17 Robin McCafferty. So
Robin McCafferty is coming on for Simone McMahon, who looks like she might have, I think it looked like a hamstring on second look, but of course Robin McCafferty kind of well known in the women's game, despite her young age. She captained the Scotland under-17s team. There was another long shot from Alana Marshall that caused issues off the bar and safely to much again. But Spartans, the attack is not over. That was more of a hit and hope from I think from Alana there. But yeah, Robin recently spoke to Leading the Line, who we gave a shout out during half time. In the build up to the SWPL1 being back this week, so another ball in and it's dealt with again. I tell you what, Hibs will be kicking themselves how they're at least not done a wee bit more in terms of their chances. Not so much the second half, but certainly the first half. As I say that, they do have a chance, and it's probably just going to roll out for a Spartans goal kick. Another chance for Hibs. Seems that Amy Muir, similar to Shannon Leishman in the first half, is getting a wee bit of space down wide here. Hibs with another corner. You'll see Joe Murray, obviously the captain, getting in there, but it's cleared away from Spartans. They have a wee bit of pressure here actually. I think it'll just be booted. No one really helping Louise Mason there. Obviously I hope that Simone McMahon's there's nothing serious for her that she had to go off. There's Kavanagh. It's a good shot. Oofed. A wee bit awkward for Harrison. Well, these long shots will be awkward today, obviously, due to the wind. We've kind of seen it. I think Spartans are taking probably more of advantage of it, like we've seen with the goal, as well as Alana's chance that hit the bar. Kavanagh again, really pushing Hibs on here. Well cut out there. Cat Smart in there again, really good play. And it's Alana, the captain, pushing for Spartans. Good ball. It's going right to me. Thought I might have to eat that back there. Sarah Cleland with the front. Alana Marshall gets the ball in. There's not really a lot of Spartans heads there. Could still pull something off. There's still pressure there with Cat Smart. And it's a shot, but it does go wide. right idea, but very, very hard with the amount of Hibs defenders in front of her. Yeah, I would tend to agree. I think Hibs did dominate the first half. Certainly had more, I would say, clearer cut chances, certainly from the corners, but probably rather unfortunate they're actually 2-0 down here, but Spartans have done well with their chances. I think there's probably about 15 minutes to go. I don't think. Oh, just went straight to the keeper that, but I think Hibs really need to make something happen pretty soon if they're going to get anything from this game. Wee bit of an argument between Sarah Cleland and the linesman there. It's fallen to Alana Marshall, who's going to hit this. Wide of the mark that time. I'm not actually sure, but I think Spartans were saying that it might have took a deflection. I didn't see that myself, but not sure what the shouting was about there. Here it is. Robin. McCaffrey, I don't think it's going anywhere. It's been kept in by Hibs actually. And it will be a Hibs throw in on this far side. Camera just caught out there by Alana Marshall, but Hibs retain possession despite that. But a lot more pressing, pretty much as it was called really this second half. I think both teams have certainly came out their shell a wee bit. Oh, brilliant tackle, really good tackle there. And Becky Galbraith. Oh, yeah, I think it's going to fall. Might fall to Alana Marshall here. Maybe just a wee bit too wide. Oof. Chance across goal and really good turn there by Kavanagh. Really well dealt with. No panic there in terms of her defending. Ball in for Hibs. It's not going to fall kindly for for the attacker though, and it's going. Joe Murray, the captain of Hibs, trying to push it now. Hibs really need to get something in the next few minutes to have any chance of getting back into this game, you would think. They do have a corner though. And it's away. A brilliant play by Kat Smart, and she's away here. Really great play, and she's taking on the whole Hibs team here. Just out there, I think there's a Hibs player down here. Slight knock, I think, with Smart there. And it will be a Spartans throw in. Rona Douglas there took it, and I think she'll win it back here out in the corner. Just I think hit off her shin to take it out there, but just couldn't control it. And Hibs take a quick goal kick. They again playing out from the back. Rachel Boyle getting a wee bit ahead, a wee bit too further ahead, but Kat Smart was on her. It seemed a wee bit soft, that one. As I think it was Shannon Leishman that went down there. Dangerous free kick though, it's taken quickly, but it's evaded everyone, including Boyle for Hibs. Good hold up play by Alana Marshall, but unfortunately it doesn't come off. Now Hibs are on the attack with Kavanagh, but there's too many Spartans bodies. Hibs not really got a lot of players forward at the moment. And Kavanagh again tries to back heel, but it's not fooling Michaela McAloney there. Chance for Hibs, it's hit off to deflection, and it's Robin McCaffrey that gets it away for Spartans. Now it's time to charge. Louise Mason. Took a deflection, goes out for a Spartans throw in. Well, we're quickly approaching full time. I think we've got around probably about maybe 5 to 10 minutes left. Unfortunately, the timer that we were using went to the hour mark rather than the 60 minutes, 70 minutes, etc. But yeah, it wasn't meant to do that. But again, you know, it's one of those things that we can work on for the future. It's been an absolute privilege being at this game today. It's been a strange one. I think most Hibs fans watching would think they were certainly the better team in the first half, and Spartans came out in the second half, got their 2 goals, and it's looking like it's going to end with a Spartans victory in the Edinburgh Derby today in SWPL1. But yeah, I'll remember the cover from next time. In terms of the mic, because I didn't. I knew it was going to be windy, but I didn't think it would affect the setup too much. Hibs with a chance here late on. Amy Muir misses everyone, and Alana Marshall just boots it out to clear. Play by Amy Gallagher, and I think that's going straight to the back post, but no one really there for Hibs. Spartans are really getting the bodies back now. But yeah, it's certainly been a throw in. Not sure where the ref was blowing it there, just to hurry up and take the throw, I think. It's going straight to Kavanagh, back to Hibs. Again, that sort of that duet of Colette Kavanagh and Rachel Boyle. Great play by Amy Muir there. Adams gets a shot block, or a cross block I should say. Amy Muir really fighting there, but there's too many Spartans bodies there. Will fall to Jo Murray, who she might actually take a hit here, and she does. And it's not too much of a hassle for Harrison, but one of the ones that you would probably have to watch, certainly. I don't think she meant it, but it's went through to Alana Marshall. Runner's pass. A lovely ball in. It's Cat Smart there. Oh. Just a wee bit too high for her. Absolutely out of the park there for Spartans. Muir and well kept in there, but it's going to go to Spartans, and Cat Smart really pushing up again. Oh, that looks like a rough one on Kavanagh. I think it was just a 50-50, but well, that's not who's impressed you today. There's been a few of the sort of Hibs players that certainly I think have stood out. Certainly Shannon Leishman, Amy Muir, Colette Kavanagh. Certainly looks like that she's been a lot of the sort of plays went through her today. Kirsty Morrison, Rachel Boyle. I think they've been very unlucky, Hibs, today actually, but again Spartans have taken their chances. Certainly Alana Marshall, the captain, and Kate Smart has been probably standouts for Spartans, I would say. Don't know what the proper terminology is, if it's still man of the match or if it's woman of the match. Yeah, it's not ideally we would have liked to put on something a wee bit better, but yeah, anyone that's done live football knows that it's not always great at this sort of level. Luckily we got a cover for the mic. Hopefully the camera work's been a wee bit better. But we don't have our usual camera person, so it's a work in progress, hopefully. But we hope you have enjoyed the stream so far, or as much as you have seen anyway. But yeah, nothing. It's never going to go perfect, is it? When you're live streaming football at this level, unless maybe you're the BBC, I guess. I agree. Actually, I've been really impressed with Shannon Leishman for Hibs. A lot of the ball. I think most of the threat from Hibs down the first half certainly was down the left. Shannon was a lot to do with that. I would say she got a lot of freedom down the left and created a lot for Hibs. It's just maybe a shame that there's not been anyone to really put the chances away for her. But yeah, I would agree. Shannon Leishman as well. Good play by Robin McCaffrey. Cat smart in the middle there. It's probably going to go back to Rachel Harrison. Long ball, and it's Rona Douglas chasing this, and she's done really well to get there. And she's kept it in. Alana Marshall on the ball now. Is she going to slow it down? As a Spartans throw, and I actually thought the ref was going to give it the other way there. Yeah, you're usually a wee bit more. I guess when you certainly when you commentate on these things, you're a wee bit more cheerful and whatnot when things are going correct. But when you've got other worries with wind and whatnot, it can be a wee bit distracting. But you know, I really appreciate everyone that's tuned in. I know the girls are looking forward to it as well, so it's good. Hopefully we'll get a few highlights out on the channel and whatnot. Again, Kavanagh's. I think they were actually expecting a whistle there, but kind of stopped there. But yeah, not long to go. I think we're actually approaching full time. I think we're pretty much almost at full time. I expect the whistle to go pretty much any minute now. And there it is. It is full time. Spartans win 2-0. Two good chances in the second half. Long shot that
it's full time here in the Edinburgh
wasn't really dealt with.
It's finished Spartans 2, Hibernian 1
It caught out Emily Much in the goal, and a second one not long after the keeper coming out, and I would say it was against runner play. I would definitely say that. Hibs looked the better team in the first half with several chances from corners.
Spartans. Tonight will be noisy on our Twitter page at Spartans Win SC.
Spartans that come away with a 2-0 win. I really appreciate the support for the stream. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. Hopefully the weather will be better and it'll be less windy, and we'll have our usual sort of setup in terms of cameramen, and yeah, hopefully it won't be as windy and you can hear us. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate people coming in. We can only improve on these streams. Unfortunately, I think today was a wee bit overshadowed, as I've mentioned, by the windy conditions, but I do now have a mic cover and the camera as well. There was issues, but yeah, we'll see you soon. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Don't forget the highlight show tonight on BBC Scotland at 8:30.